Now, you guys know a lot of my videos, matter of fact, most of my videos are based around working out, fitness, physicality, and all, that general theme. Okay. The shit might as well be called Tarek Fitness or Tarek, what I'm saying, movement, some shit like that, because that's really the main thing that I talk about. And to my intellectual guys, I love it. I can dig it because the mind is everything, and I know this. But the thing about it is, in the physical realm, men, you know, our physicality is our superpower when it comes to attraction. And I put that in the title because I know you mofos want to hear that attraction stuff, right? Let's just be honest. Even though I get a lot of dudes capping in the comment, it's not all about women, but you clicked the damn video because you knew it was something about women, right? So stop capping, man. But more importantly, it's about life. And I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarek Talks. Thank you for joining me. Let's go. So your superpower as a man is pretty much your physicality. Okay, this is something that is well documented. It is something that is very obvious. Okay, this is a superpower that we have. See, we have this thing called testosterone, right? And it is in abundance. And yes, before I get some smart ass in the comments talking about, well, women have it too. They don't have it. Ours is way high. Ours is like on levels that are way elevated. Okay. There's obvious advantages, right? Not saying that my ladies don't have advantages, right? They carry children, they carry life. And that is a damn miracle. Okay. I couldn't imagine pushing a small human out of my twat. Okay, so more power to my young ladies. But the superpower that we have is that testosterone, that strength, the physicality. And this is, and one, something else too for my intellectuals out there. Now, low key, I'm a nerd. I love looking into stuff. I like learning about neurology, right? The stuff that has to do with your mind and how your mind plays a large part in your life. Yes, if you guys don't know your thoughts and the way that your emotions that you put into it, right? If you believe you can achieve, cliche sayings like that, and the emotions you put behind it, it really creates your reality for the most part. So yes, I do look into that type of stuff. But even to my intellectual guys, you having that physicality, you having that utilizing that God-given talent, or God-given strength you were given, it is going to put you head and shoulders, because a lot of my fellas, you know, guys, I'm telling you, if you're the type of guy that just doesn't think that physicality is important, you are missing out on a huge part, because I am telling you this. I'm gonna start off talking about attraction because I know that's what y'all want to hear. Okay, I know that's what y'all want to hear. Stop fronting, talking about it's not just about women. Even though this channel is mostly talking about that to a certain degree. Okay, but when you get your body on point, that is gonna help you out tremendously. Okay, that is going to help you out tremendously. Even for, I get the argument, but I'm short. I just got out the gym just now. I just finished getting out the gym, and this is just a recent example that I've seen. I'm not talking about the many examples that I've seen over my lifetime, but just recently, dude had to have been like 5'7", had a baddie right next to him. Okay, had a chick right next to him, working out right there next to him. And the thing about it is, you guys have to realize that women, okay, it might be contrary to what they might say in public. Yes, they are looking at a guy's physicality. They're looking at how he's built. Is that the only thing? Certainly not. Absolutely not. I have to say this in every single video. I've seen cases where there's guys that are average to, hell, you might even consider below average, that have, that can get women, okay? And who am I to say if a dude is below average or, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying by standards, they're not 6 foot blah blah blah, and they're not gonna be on the cover of goddamn Maxim magazine anytime soon. Okay, but even with those guys, if they were to work out, if they were to get, you know, see, even looking halfway healthy nowadays, you're gonna be ahead of the competition. Even looking like you remotely work out, right? And you don't have to look like a goddamn bodybuilder. You don't have to look like you're about to go compete. Okay, you don't have to look like one of those guys that have muscles growing out of a muscle. Okay, like you don't have to have veins popping out of your damn forehead, popping out of your calves. You know them bodybuilders that just be having them nasty ass veins just popping out them, you know what I'm saying? Like abnormally large muscles. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about having a physically fit body, having a body that looks strong, because that is a huge, see, let me tell you guys what mating and attraction boils down to. Passing on genes, okay? Passing on genes. This is the end game, guys. This is what it's all about. This is the end all be all. Whether you want to believe it or not, because I remember I was talking to this young lady a few 2 or 3 years back, and I was telling her what I just told you guys. You know, mating and dating, all that good shit ultimately is about procreation, is ultimately about passing her genes. And of course she started, giving me the oh no, it's not, we're not just here to breed kids and stuff. Like that's a bad thing, right? Like I'm a father of 2 and I love my kids. I'm not gonna be like, oh, we're not just meant to slave for our kids and work and be providers for our kids. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking ridiculous. Cause why do you think your raggedy behind got here? It's cause your mama found your daddy somewhat attractive and they decided to have a kid, right? That's the end game. Now, yes, we do it for fun, we do it for recreation, but a lot of these P stars that you guys be watching, right? Adult film entertainers, those chicks have kids. Yes, those chicks have kids because deep down inside, is biologically wired into us, men and women, to have children. That's really the end game, and your physicality is going to help you out with that immensely. Okay, now, once again, I know the argument, oh yeah, not all guys that have kids are buff and are in shape. Of course not. Once again, of course not. But I'm going to tell you guys this. If you don't believe me, do it for yourself. Don't believe disregard. If you want to, if nothing else, just try it out, right? You can disregard every single one of my damn videos, but if you don't get nothing else, getting physically fit out of this. And the thing about it is, not only with young ladies, but with life too, man. If you're out and about in these streets, you want to have some kind of, agility. You want to have some kind of vitality to move, virility to move through this landscape, okay? Because being an out of shape guy, man, like, especially if you live in a city, okay? If you live in a city and you're out of shape, you're doing yourself a great disservice, man, because you are out here sluggish, right? You want to have some type of agility to move around, and it's going to help you out a lot. Guys, let me tell you a crazy fact, okay? If not a fact, then damn near a fact. When you go apply for a job, your physicality might help you get that job. I kid you not. I know it sounds like, oh, that's bias or whatever, but your physicality can help you get a job. If you look physically fit, you look well put together. Okay, now this is a phrase that I've heard many a woman use. well put together. They say that term because when a man is fit, he looks well put together. Okay. That is going to help you get a job. Am I saying it's going to work 90%? Am I saying if you go apply to be the CEO of Wall Street and shit like that, you're going to get a job? No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's going to help you out greatly, right? It is going to give you that edge. And like I said earlier, most men or most people in general do not work out. They are not physically fit. And this is just a fact, okay? Especially in the US, fitness is not prioritized. Let's just be honest. And for you to be physically fit, you're gonna stand out off rip. I mean, you're gonna stand out off rip. They're gonna be like, damn, that dude works out, and it's gonna be like, oh shit, it's amazing. When in all reality, it's not. A lot of countries, there's European countries, man, where being fit is the norm. It's not even anything spectacular. Okay, it ain't even nothing spectacular. It's just like, oh, he's average. He's average. He's got a decent build. Over here, it's like, dang, like you work out, you go to the gym. Wow. So it's like a cheat code. It's like a cheat code that you can use. And yes, it does take discipline. It does take discipline. I'm sorry, but you have to, cut out a couple of vices if you want to be physically fit. You can't overdo, you can't overindulge in certain things. Alcohol, if you do drugs, look, man, no comment on that. This is a channel just talking about basic stuff. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. If you do that, God bless you, right? But you're gonna have to cut out. There's gonna be some weekends where you're gonna have to pass up on that bar night, where you're gonna have to pass up on going out and getting drunk as hell and hitting up a burger spot at 5 in the morning. Okay, you're gonna have to pass up on a lot of those actually, but at the end it does pay off. But it just takes discipline, and that's why most people, you're gonna be kind of in the race, so to speak, right? So anyway, with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.